Yo, 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 it's Jimmy G23 here, and welcome to my very last Top 100 FIFA 19 Players Prediction video. This is the last of the series. It's, of course, because I'm going through the top 10 players, 10 through 1. Um, I'm excited. I'm very, very glad that I did this series. I appreciate everyone that were watching the videos, that did watch the videos of this series. I believe that the actual rankings will start coming out either the second week of September. That's when they did it last year. They started on the 12th and they did it until the web app came out. So I'm very, very interested when that starts, when those when those player ratings really start coming out, and I'll probably do a video at least with the top 25, see if I was close, see if this tactic worked, if it didn't work, what are some of the flaws of this, which I already have a couple in mind, but I'll be very, very interested in it. But yeah, well, let's go ahead and get into the video. Of course, I'm going to make this note. I made this note in every last video. These are only predictions and they're not actual ratings. Another note, want to thank Footbin and Criminal FIFA for the card design and allowing Footbin to allowing me to really to use the card designs and being able to make these videos. An additional thing is that I didn't change any of the stats on the cards, and so all of those were from FIFA 18. I did do some position change throughout these videos, and then you'll see one in here as well. But yeah. Also, yeah, so my 4 data points is the tactic I use. If you guys watch any of the other videos, you guys are very, very familiar with this. I have the base of the winner upgrades. I go to the whoscored.com, came out with some analytics on their predictions on who they thought would get upgrades and downgrades and by how many points. So I used them. Online season, so it's outside of the FIFA Ultimate Team. It's right next to Pro Clubs, is where you play as a club, and it's just divisions. So I went through all 130, about 130 different players on all the different teams, and found their rankings. And then, of course, my personal opinion, which is one of the reasons why I'm doing this video. And so definitely everything's weighted 25%. Yeah, which is great. So let's go ahead and get started with number 10, guys, which is Tony Kroos, which is no surprise. If you guys seen any of the last videos, I didn't mention him. A lot of you guys could probably already assume who's in the top 10 based on who you guys didn't see in the previous videos. But it's number 10, Tony Kroos. I definitely think so. I don't know if he didn't get downgraded nor upgraded. Well, he didn't get downgraded, but he didn't get upgraded with the winter upgrades. But in the Who Scored, they're giving him a 1-point rating increase. Online seasons, they currently have him as a 90 rated. My personal opinion, though, is I think Toni Kroos is going to get a 91 rated. He was a rock for Real Madrid. He was, along with Modric, those two, just as the midfielders, is amazing, really. He had incredible goals last year. I'm excited to see him. He did well for Germany. He scored the winning goal for Germany against, I forget who off the top of my mind, but it was off of a free kick. It was an amazing free kick. But yeah, so his overall rating was a 90.5, and of course, I definitely think number 11 was Higuain, and I definitely think overall Toni Kroos is a better player than Higuain, so I definitely gave him that 1 rating increase to the 91. But yeah, I wish they would bump. When you watch him play, he doesn't run, and when he does run, it's for short sprints, and so I understand why his pace is 50, but I do think that's a little harsh. He'd definitely be a more valuable player if his pace was at least a 65. But let's go on to number 9, which is Lewandowski. So you guys might be surprised, but maybe not. He scored a lot of goals for Bayern Munich last season. I think he's already starting off with a hat trick, I believe, in some of the preseason games. I definitely think he's in form. He didn't get upgraded nor downgraded. Who Scored is giving him that 1 rating increase. I just don't think Bayern Munich, they won their league, which is what's expected of them. I definitely think they have to do a better job in the Champions League if they really want their. I definitely think they have to do a better job if they really want the recognition that they deserve. At least get to the finals, especially being in the Bundesliga. So I think my overall opinion is definitely a 91. I don't think he's higher than some of the players that are following after him as an overall player. But overall rating of a 91.25. I definitely think he's going to get some amazing hat tricks. Maybe he should be a higher rating, a 92, 93 rating, but I just give him the 91 rating, and some of you guys might disagree with it, so go ahead and leave those in the comments, and I'll definitely take a look at them. All right, so number 8 is Manuel Neuer. I am I have mixed emotions about Neuer. He has a lot of history behind him, which I really really appreciate. He's made some amazing saves, provided some amazing assists as well from uh, from the goal kicks. But he was just hurt quite a bit last season. Didn't get a whole lot of playing time. Who scored is keeping him at a 92. I guess I'm a little bit harsh. I'm giving him that one rating decrease, along with online seasons is giving him that one rating increase. I think this is the year, which you'll see is another goalkeeper that deserves to be ahead of him. But I definitely think he holds a status as a top 2 goalkeeper at a 91 rating. Um, but I'm hoping he comes back strong, comes back well. I know Bayern Munich missed him for many different games, and I know I don't think he was really fully fit for Germany, just with some of the things I saw him letting go. So we'll go ahead and see how his season turns out and what he's really able to do. But overall rating of a 91.5, so I kept him as a 91. Some of you, of course, some of you guys might disagree with this, but like I said, we'll start seeing here in a few weeks the full FIFA rankings, and so I'll make a comparison. I'll make a video on what I thought. All right, so for number 7 is Kevin De Bruyne. I definitely think he deserves. He did get a winner upgraded from 89 to a 91. Who scored is giving him a 92. Online seasons, he's staying at a 91. My personal opinion is that he deserves another rating increase as a 92. Um, he's he had as many assists. He had more assists on Manchester United than anyone else. He's a playmaker. He's a key passer. He provides the passes, the key passes. He provides amazing. He even has amazing goals as well as you noticed in the World Cup is one of his long shots outside the box. Um, he's I would say he's the quarterback for Manchester United. He's able to he's a point guard. He's the one that's making those passes. He's the one that's setting up the plays. I mean you notice the vision that he has. It's like, oh, I wonder if he's gonna make that pass, and he does, and he makes beautiful passes. All of those are timed as well. Definitely thinks he deserves a one rating increase to a 92. Overall rating of a 91.5. So I'm definitely rounding it up for him as being a Belgium fan and of course being a little bit of a Man City fan. You can say I hopped on the bandwagon a little bit last year, but that's okay. That's okay. I was watching them before quite a bit in the previous seasons, but definitely watching them last season is great. Still, Chelsea fan is still number 1. All right, so for number 6 for you guys, we got David De Gea. So this is, of course, you guys knew what I was who I was talking about when I was earlier with Neuer. I definitely think De Gea, this is his season to be number 1 in the the goalkeeper position. He made amazing saves last year. He was, I believe, he had the most clean sheets in the Premier League. He did mess up a little bit in the World Cup, but he came back strong. Um, he goes through a lot of adversity. I think Manuel Neuer deserves to be on top as a 92 rated card. Who scored, in my personal opinion, has him as a 92. Online seasons is a 91, and actually he did get upgraded from a 90 to a 91 last FIFA 18. So I definitely think he deserves to be upgraded to a 92 overall, another one rating increase. So I definitely rounded up that 91 and a half rating to a 92. So I'm excited to see, and we'll see how Manchester City plays out because currently I think they're 1-2. So we'll see how the season goes. But that's number 6, guys. All right, number 5 is Eden Hazard. Man, this dude. There's so many things you can say about him. So many. It's amazing to watch him play. Um, his thought process. You can see him. You see his thought process, but even then, when you think you're on the same page with him, you're not because he's making plays. Um, I definitely think he's a top 5 player in the world easily out of everyone right now. I mean, especially in the game and I mean in real life, Definitely think he's a top 5 player in the world. Who Scored has given him that 1 rating increase. He actually did get a rating boost last season in FIFA 18 with the winter upgrades. I think it was a 90 to a 91. Online Seasons currently has him as a 91. My personal opinion is I definitely think he deserves that 92 rated. A little bit of a Chelsea bias here, but I think he's very, very well deserved. Um, Definitely think his shooting stats needs to be a little bit higher. Shooting or passing, I think those are pretty even. Um, but this dude, he's there. he's the Garden of Eden. He's Hazard. He makes plays. I just don't know what else to say about him, man. He deserves to be the top 5 player, and I believe so. So definitely rounding up that 91.5 to a 92. Very, very well deserved. 100%. All right. So number 4 is Suarez. Ooh, and you guys like, he's number 4? Well, who could be 3, 2, 1? Well, you guys know who number 1 is, hopefully. But Luis Suarez, number 2, or number 4, I mean. What Who Scored is giving him that 1 rating increase to a 93. I personally has him at I have him as a 92. Online Season has a 92. And when I was thinking of these ratings, I was thinking to myself, who are the top 3 players in the world? You know, and that's how I did my personal opinion. Essentially I did who are the top 10 players in the world, and that's how I based my personal opinion ratings on. That's why I kept him as a 92. I could see him getting that 93 rating, but I definitely think there's one other player that deserves that 93 rating. 92 rating I think is very fair. He deserves it. Definitely not a downgrade. He isn't. If we do see him as a 93, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Um, Definitely dribbling stats needs to go up the way he control or his passing stats. I mean, hopefully you guys saw the pass to Edison Cavani with that cross. It's an amazing pass, especially from a striker. Definitely think his pace needs to go up and his passing needs to go up. Shooting and dribbling could go down just a little bit, but hey. Um, but yeah, I mean, Luis Suarez for Barcelona he's been playing there for a really long time. There's not enough things I could say about him. But coming in at the number 4 stop, definitely a top 5 player in the game easily. But you guys probably know who number 3 is. If you guys don't know, I'd be really, really surprised. But number 3 is Neymar. Definitely giving him that 1 rating increase. I definitely think so. Who Scored is giving him that 1 rating increase. Online Seasons is keeping him as a number 2. But overall rating of a 92.5. I'm definitely giving him that 1 rating increase, and the reason why is because he is on the cover of FIFA. And if he's on the cover of FIFA 19, he's definitely gonna get that 1 rating increase. He's definitely gonna be a top 3 player in the game, and I think he's gonna be. I definitely think he is the top 3 player in the world right now. Um, 92, definitely. I definitely think his passing needs to be boosted. A 79 passing is just very, very odd. I know a lot of you guys, including myself, are playing with him and just noticing this gold card and then his compared to his team of the weeks is just completely different. And I don't know exactly why, but there is something about his team of the weeks specifically that are just completely different. I think it's because of his passing, really, and his shooting. But overall rating of a 92.5, I think, is amazing. Coming in at the number 3 spot. Big things coming in for Neymar. I know he gets a lot of slack for the Neymar dive. But I truly do think he gets punished quite a bit on the field, and so he may over exaggerate at times, but I do think that's just him protecting himself from really getting smacked and then the ref not calling it or is calling it. So I think there's a little bit of both of him actually really getting fouled and him protecting himself. And as a player, he has to protect himself. I'm sure he has insurance on his legs, just like the number 1 player does in this game. And yeah, so coming in at the number 3 spot, I definitely think is well deserved at 92.5. So let's go ahead and check out number 2. As you guys know, is Messi. Ooh, Messi coming in at number 2. This is tough. This was very, very tough. Who Scored has a 9 gives him a 94. I personally think he's going to be a 94. I think they will more than likely tie. I definitely think he'd be, even though he's not on the cover of FIFA, I definitely think, as you guys will know, I'll just mention this before or afterwards, but he had an amazing season. He had a really great start and a really great finish with Barcelona. They're already winning trophies. all the season's overall rating 93.5. I had to give him that one rating increase to the 94. It's very well deserved just because there's multiple players on the FIFA 19 cover. I definitely think he's able to get that that 94 rating at the number 2 spot. And then I'll show you guys why he's at the number 2 spot here in just a second. But Messi's the GOAT. He's definitely going to, here in 5 years from now, he's definitely going to get an icon rating card. Probably the best, I would think the best Argentina player to come out. Um, and uh, and I'm just excited to see him succeed. Hopefully we see him in the 2022 World Cup. I don't blame Messi for this World Cup, not one single bit. Who I do blame is just their management. I think they need a better manager. I think they need to utilize the weapons that they have. So hopefully he sticks with Argentina, does not retire, and moves on to the to the 2022 World Cup as long as he's healthy. But this dude just does amazing things. And of course, you guys know who's coming in at the number 1 spot is Ronaldo at Juventus with that transfer, coming in with a ones to watch, 94 rated, striker position, just a, easily top. I believe top 3 players, best top 3 players of all time. Um, Overall, if you look down at the data points, all around 94. That's why he gets the number 1 spot. There's no doubt that he is the best player in the game, just because of his height, his physicality, his dribbling, his unique running style in the game. Um, Especially now being at a striker position, he's just going to be utilized a lot more. He's going to be a lot more expensive. Being able to switch him to that center mid or even CDM center defensive mid. I've seen that at times with some of the squads. I definitely have them. I definitely use them quite a bit. I've played with this team of the season. I believe I had played 20 games, had 40 goals and like 15 assists with him. He's an insane card. And outside of that, I know he's had a rough start with Juventus. I think he's had 15 shots on target and 0 goals. But I mean, some of the shots he had and some of the saves that they've done on his shots are insane. Um, but he does make his team better because there's so much energy focused around him that it opens up a lot of room for his teammates. And even though he's not scoring, his teammates are, which is definitely a positive. And the reason why, so I'll go to this right now. So the reason why I definitely think him, Ronaldo, and Messi will be tied for the 94 spot is because there is multiple players on the cover. And so I don't think it's going to be solely on him. I think this is the year where we'll see them both as the same rating. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's my top 10 videos. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you guys liked it. Give me a thumbs down if you guys didn't like it. Let me know in the comments what you guys didn't like. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the top 10 players. Who you guys think would be 1 through 10, or at least 1 through 5. My social media is down below. Twitch is at JimmyG23. Instagram is at JimmyGG23. And then my Twitter is at eGreenfoot. Definitely check me out on Twitch. Let me know. I got more and more videos to come. I'm going to have a prediction of Chelsea. Since Chelsea is my favorite team, I'm going to have a prediction on their players and their starters. Probably not on the formations, maybe. But I'll go ahead and see. I'll give you that. And it won't be in this Word document. It'll definitely be probably on more than likely Footbin. But yeah, then on top of that, I definitely will be coming out with more videos. I'm going to be coming out with starter squads for each league. So La Liga, Serie A, Premier League, League One, Bundesliga. I'm going to be coming out with multiple squads that are worth around 15K. Some of these players you may even get off the bat. But really, really cheap players that have decent stats. And I'm doing this all based on stats. I'll get more to it, but I'm coming out with starter squads for you guys. If you guys, whichever leagues you guys want, also a mixed one. And then my first weekend, I just got a lot of content coming to you guys. I can't explain that enough. I'm super excited for FIFA 19. Go ahead, like I said, give me a thumbs up if you guys are just as excited as I am. But that's it for me, y'all. End of this series, and be expecting for more videos to coming out. Peace.